Here I am in Thredbo. It's an alpine village in Australia, up in the snowy area. It's a couple of weeks before the ski season's about to start. As you can see, it's not an awful lot of snow here at the moment. Australia at this point probably doesn't get a lot of snow in. So anyway, I'm tasting today Johnnie Walker's Blender's Batch Espresso Roast blended Scotch whisky. So Johnnie Walker have been releasing a variety of blended whiskies, and I think they've actually got more that they're going to release than these, so I guess sort of pay attention and see what's coming out in the future. So this is as I said, the Espresso Roast. It's only a 500ml bottle, so that's an interesting thing about them. 43.2% alcohol. And on the outside of this, intense and bold, surprisingly punchy notes of rich coffee and dark chocolate, warming flavours of roasted malt and spicy wood. And they've got that roasted flavour by, I think it was roasting the barley for an extra period just to get that roasted flavour out of it. So it comes with this little tag. This is how it came in the bottle shop. This is a Scotch whisky from an unusual experiment using heavily roasted barley with notes of rich coffee and intense dark chocolate. And so I think they've got a variety of tasters as well, of their blenders making different blends. So 11 years ago, my colleagues started a series of precise experiments in distilling malt whisky using barley that had been roasted more heavily than ever before. The results were incredible, rich, dark chocolate notes with an intensity I'd never experienced. I began working with this malt whisky and balancing its distinctive roasted notes with other whisky flavours. Whiskies matured in refill casks brought great distillery character. Rejuvenated casks added a little spiciness, and first fill bourbon casks ensured a subtle vanilla sweetness. The result is Johnnie Walker's Blender's Batch Espresso Roast, a deliciously rich and smooth blend that works brilliantly served neat in an espresso cup. Okay, it's a cork top, so you can actually see that. It's got a plastic seal through here. So let's get this one open. So you should hear that cork pop. So it's a very a strong coffee flavour to it, I would have said. So that's that roasted barley coming through. Underlying sweetness, so there's that vanilla there from the bourbon casks, and that's on the nose. So light spiciness straight away in the mouth, and that roasted flavour coming through straight away, and the kind of the roast sort of fades, you get a sweetness, and then the roasted flavour comes back at the end again, leaving that nice toasted barley in the mouth. So on the second, on the nose, the sweetness is probably a little bit more evident, and yeah, very similar again. It's and getting that nice roasted barley. And the spice builds in the mouth, fades, and there's a sweetness there, and now comes back that nice coffee toasted flavour. I've tried a couple of the Blender's batches, and this would probably be my favourite of them all, so cheers.